this is totally out of my comfort zone, and I kind of can't believe that I'm gonna do this, but I want to bring you on this journey, my health journey, because I think that I'm onto something. And you know, I don't know if you've ever been on, like when you've done something in your life, you're like, man, I wish that I had like taken pictures or shot some video and really gotten my thoughts on something beforehand, so you could really see like the transformation, the all of the things in between that make it like so real. Where I'm there. So I thought I would take you guys on my journey as a mom of 3, a wife of a wonderful husband, but like my life is so full. Not only do we homeschool, but we have our own business. So I run that with my husband. And so I am on, literally like on from 5 a.m. in the morning until like 10:30, 11 p.m. at night. And with this whole pandemic, I, like a lot of people, allowed myself to just kind of like let things go. And I just ate whatever. I know you know what I'm talking about. I ate whatever. I just wore the comfortable clothes, lots of leggings, lots of loose dresses, and it can't be that way anymore. I'm gonna be diving in like every week into what it is that I'm doing to change my lifestyle. I've been reading and researching a particular plan, so I'm gonna let you in on what that plan is in just a bit, and then just like the whys of why I'm doing it. And my primary reason is not only to lose weight, which would be amazing because I'm like the heaviest I've been, but like to heal things. So just with the minor changes that I've been doing, I've been able to heal my like hormonal acne. I've been going through so many different hormonal changes, apparently. I don't, probably induced by anxiety and stress and eating like all of the wrong things, like all of the cheese, all of the meat, all of the bread, all of the everything, like whatever was in front of me, I'm like, yeah, bring it on. And that just, it shouldn't be, because it was depleting me of my energy, and I really wasn't being able to give the best of myself to my family. So yeah, I'm gonna bring you in on my plan, and I'm going to show some like really hard photos for me to show, because that's where I am now. I don't have my transformation photo yet, but it's coming. And so that's why I think it's so important to just use this also as accountability for me. So I hope this inspires you to make a change in your life too, for your own health, for your energy, your vitality, your longevity, and maybe even come along on this journey with me. So the plan is the Starch Solution. I have been reading this nonstop. I'm like going through the book. I have it on, not on Audible, but if you have Hoopla, it's free there, but you can get it on Audible as well. You can also buy it on iTunes. But if you have like a library like app, I use Hoopla. I know that Libby is also available, but I'm not sure if it's available there. But if you have a library card, you just go ahead and sign up for the library apps and see if that book is available through audio. And that's like just been the best thing for me, because honestly, it's the only way that I'm able to read more than a few pages before falling asleep, is while I'm doing chores during the day. Then I pop in my earbuds and I listen to it. And this Dr. John McDougall has such a wealth of information on something that has been so scary for me, is the, eating carbs. I have tried almost every single diet out there, and I know it shouldn't be about a diet, it should be about a lifestyle change. And I have realized that more and more with all of the yo-yo eating that I do. Like I'll do intermittent fasting, and then I'll do this diet and then that diet, and then I just come back to like just binging on all the things. And I need something that's sustainable for forever, just a lifestyle that I can really commit to and that's easy. And when I heard that this doctor proposes eating potatoes and super starchy, carby things, and plentifully, I was like, I think I could do that kind of thing because I am a carbaholic, like most of us I think are out there. For the most part, I can say no to meat, and cheese is gonna be really difficult, but I already have kind of gotten off the dairy track, and that's something that healed my face greatly, which I'll tell you guys all about that in another video. So I gave it a try as far as reading and researching it, and then just binge watching all of the YouTube videos on all his interviews, the lectures that he's done, other doctors that work alongside him, and then seeing other testimonials on YouTube as well of other people doing it. And I was convinced. So I'm starting it, and this is my first week. So I'm gonna show you my weight, my beginning weight, where I'm at, different things that I'm eating, and then I'm gonna be hopefully able to put this up like a week review of how it went, so you can see my journey through it, like what the eating, my thoughts on different things, and then we'll just go from there, and hopefully you'll start seeing a more slender, radiant, and acne healed person in front of you. And then just the number one thing though on all of it is just having a plentiful amount of energy, so that I can be that source of joy and compassion and love for my children. And all of those feelings and emotions take so much energy, and when they're testing you, it's a true test of yourself. And if there's anything that I can do to help me with this journey and be the very best model for my children of the kind of human being that I would like them to grow into, it has to start with me, right? So it's starting with my food as well. So let's get into it.
So the very first thing that I've implemented is to drink at least a gallon of water every day. The only way I'm successful at doing this is by pouring it into a separate container and then leaving that container out on the counter all day so that I see it and I know exactly how much I have left to drink. This particular container though is less than a gallon, so we measured how much I'd have to pour in once I drank the full bottle in order to get to that gallon goal. To make it easier for you, you could just get an actual gallon of water, like a distilled bottle of water at your market, and then just reuse that. That would be super simple. The breakfast that I found myself having the most of this week was a bowl of oatmeal with a side of mango and a big old plate of wilted spinach, chard, and water sauteed mushrooms. I think I also threw in some green onions in there while I water sauteed the mushrooms. The oatmeal was sweetened with a bit of maple syrup after reheating it with some water. I'm really loving the taste of topping it with a sprinkle of cardamom powder and cinnamon. And I'm from Miami, Miami, Florida, and luckily I live near many, many mango trees. So the scent of mango blossoms is really intoxicating right now. I went ahead this week, and because the mangoes aren't in season quite yet, they're still in blossom, and a lot of mangoes down here in particular, where I live by, are not actually ripe or ready to eat at all. So I got 2 mangoes from the market, and they lasted 2 days, 1 per day. And it's only because I had to lie to my kids and tell them that we only had 1. Yeah, I did that. Lunch was water sauteed mushrooms and green beans with a steamed potato sprinkled with a little bit too much nutritional yeast, I admit. I'm not totally salt-free right now, so I do season everything, but it's pretty simple. It's a little bit of pink Himalayan salt, garlic, and onion powder. And I also learned to batch cook my potatoes in an Instant Pot. So there are potatoes ready to be reheated all of the time in this house. Doing that helps so much to keep a grumbling belly in line with your vision of eating well and keeping to plan. Dinner was my favorite. Oh gosh, the zucchini soup is seriously so good. I should do a video just on the zucchini soup alone. And next to it, just a simple green salad with one of my favorite dressings right now, and air-fried potato fries with a little bit of truffle seasoning from Trader Joe's. And seriously, the truffle season is everything, and I need to buy it by the bucket full, I think. Next time, I have to make more of the fries for everyone because my crew stole some of them. And, you know, honestly, I can't blame them because they really were delicious.
So week 1 recap. It's been easier than I thought it would be. I guess it helps to watch other people and what they're doing, what they're eating, and how easy those recipes can come together. Making certain starches ahead of time, that way when you're hungry and you're getting home and you can just pull that stuff out and just make it really quick in like under 5 minutes is really, really helpful. Having soups on hand is awesome, because if you know that you have the food already, then I don't know if this happens for you, but I kind of like guilt trip myself into saying like, why are you going to eat the thing that you know you shouldn't be eating when you have the soup right here? And I'm already like taking it out, and I'm like, it's like I'm fighting with my old personality, with this person that just wants to eat all the things, versus the person's like being more sensible and like, stick to your plan, you can do this, taking it out. And I'm like, in my mind, like I think of Yosemite Sam in Looney Tunes, like versus like, you're going to do this. So I'm really glad this whole week I listened to the better half of me and I stuck to it, and I've lost some weight, which is really awesome. But more than that, I have a lot of energy this week. I've been waking up extra early. I set my alarm at 4:45, and I'm downstairs. I pray and meditate. I have time to do an at-home workout, and then I go for a quick run because I'm also doing like a step bet, which I'll tell you guys all about in another video. I'm just like doing a lot of things, and maybe it's that I am very enthusiastic. It's week 1, but I'm hoping that I keep up with this. So we'll see. You guys will keep me accountable to that. But overall, it's been much easier than I thought it would be. So that's it, my first week in. If this inspires you to start your journey, that's amazing. Please let me know down below. You know, we're all just trying to do our best day in and day out, and it's so easy to just go for the snacks and like eating your kids' leftover food, and just not taking care of yourself. And as moms and dads, we need to take care of ourselves for our kids, and also to model a behavior of taking care of yourself for our kids. So that's what I want to do. All right, well, we'll see you around the next video. Thanks.